Bonjour mes amis, hi guys, check out the beautiful greenery around me. I'm here in Hong Kong. I just played tennis, very sweaty, it's very humid today in Hong Kong. And on the wrist I'm wearing my most worn watch of last year. This is the Tissot PRX Carbon. I love the look, the format, and it's super comfortable. This is the watch that I put on when I come home, and I keep it on at night, and sometimes I wear it to do some sports as well. It's beautiful with that pulp of carbon, if you will, on the dial and on the case, and it's been super enjoyable and super comfortable. So I really recommend this one. I wear it all the time. But what I wanted to talk about is all those TikToks and Instagram videos that we've been seeing from Chinese guys, either manufacturers who talk about the manufacturers, saying that they are making all those luxury goods for the European and American brands, that everything is done in China, and that they make 10,000 retail bag for $100 in China, that your $200 jeans are made for $1, and all those things, and they are dropping brand names in those videos. So far I haven't seen something about watches, just one thing, but they were showing, and that goes to show you that they don't really know what they're talking about. They were showing the rarest, the hardest to get Omega Spin Master, the Ed White caliber 321, which, as we know, is made by proper craftsmen in a special studio in Switzerland. And the voiceover says that they can provide you a watch like this at a very good price. So already a red flag here. Now there's a couple of different aspects to this. The first thing, on a global scale, tariffs in the US affecting China 125%, the craziness of Donald Trump. He is trying to force the hand of China, but as a consequence, the Chinese government, who had been sort of putting rules to protect the intellectual property, the IP of brands, a few days ago, sort of removed those restrictions. And that's probably what has prompted all those TikTokers, all those people in China to do those videos. And first I want to say there's great people in China, they can make great things, and it's true that they have built up this incredible manufacturing capacity and build up the quality. Although overall I find that most of the things that we have now manufactured in China have dropped massively in quality compared to the past, when they were made in not necessarily in Europe or America. They used to be, but then it was in Egypt, Indonesia, Vietnam, Hong Kong. And for example, when I was a kid, the toys made in Hong Kong were made in die cast. The exact same toy from the same Toys R Us brand now is made in China with plastic, and it breaks within one day, while my toys as a kid are still in impeccable condition. And it goes to show, you pay a lot less maybe, but they break in one day, so you have to keep buying. So we have cheapened everything. Also the electronic equipment, the washing machines, for example, used to last you a lifetime. Now after 6 months you have to bring in the service from Siemens, which costs you a lot of money, and they're basically selling you the service. And same for the car parts that break, and they don't cost much to replace. But how annoying is it to have your German car breaking while they are supposed to be the strongest, the best cars in the world? Luckily for watches, there's much higher standards. And the first thing I want to say is that, first, what we see a lot when they talk about those leather bags, leather goods, and shoes, a lot of what we see in those TikToks, to me, look like replica, and it's very difficult to tell. And there's different levels of quality of replica, and that's been the same case for many years. Now, if some of them, let's say it's true, let's say they're actually making the real thing, and then the stuff is sent to Italy to put a made in Italy, maybe they'll do the final stitching or something. Well, good for the brands, because who build those brands? Who designed those brands? Who built the IP? It's not the Chinese. They haven't built anything. There's nothing from China, design in China that you want. No, what you want is the designs from Paris, the designs from Milan, from London, right? From New York. You get it? If the Chinese are willing to do it, to do the same manufacturing job, the entry-level job for a tenth or 20th of what a European is willing to get paid, well, it's who's getting fooled? Is it you, the buyer? No, it's the Chinese. If they are willing, I'm not going to say stupid enough, but if they are willing to grow their manufacturing, their economy, to do it for much less, well, good for the brand. I would do it as well to outsource. But as I've said, a lot of the quality is often much lower. So don't worry about your Louis Vuitton, your Hermes bag, just because those TikTokers say they can make the same looking bag doesn't mean that you get the same craftsmanship. And certainly the whole IP belongs to the brand itself. Now, the other thing, if they are really the people making the real thing, why would you do that to your European partners? You might say, yeah, America is going to try to band together with Europe against China. I don't really believe in it. And for all we know, those tariffs might be gone in a week, in a month, in a year. So why would you burn brands from Europe when the spat is with America? Well, America is the biggest market maybe for the consumers. So what they want is to sell directly to America. Trust me, what you're going to get in the mail is not the real deal. It's going to be maybe the best quality that they can make, but it's not going to be the real deal. And even if it was, are you going to feel good? Do you trust buying? Is it the same experience to you to go and buy your stuff from some little factory out of nowhere in China? And I don't want to be disparaging because they have amazing cities, amazing infrastructures in China, and the standard of living is way above a lot of America, which is also maybe the whole point of the tariffs and Trump realizing that America is falling behind in many ways. But the IP belongs to the brands. And once those bags are made, even if they were made in China, where do you buy them? Do you buy them, in a garage or somewhere in the middle of nowhere in China? No, you buy them on Fifth Avenue. You buy them in the fancy streets of London, Paris, Milan, Hong Kong. You buy it from a beautiful shop, the rent of which is extravagant, some of the highest in the world. You buy it from a well-trained staff, well-dressed, who speaks to you. Yes, sir. No, sir. Thank you, madam. You get the whole experience. And the brand makes profit, of course, and maybe it's 10x the manufacturing cost, maybe it's 20x, but they also have huge cost of shipping, transport, costs of insurance, staff, electricity, cost of paying their designers, research and development, coming up with a new design, growing the brand, sponsoring sports event, doing the runway shows, and all those things build up the IP. So don't be fooled and suddenly think that all those things are worth a $10,000 bag is suddenly worth $150 because a Chinese TikToker, Jojo there, for example, who's very cute, is telling you that you're getting fooled. Don't feel bad about buying the bag for your wife. The other thing I want to say, another great analogy to all this is the diamond. Diamonds are plentiful. There's diamonds for everybody. And the big diamonds may be more rare, but up to 1 carat or whatever, it's not really rare. But kudos to the Bears for building up the diamond, for making the whole, for creating, and the guys, on the madmen guys, the ad men to create this whole IP, this whole ID, the marketing that diamonds are forever, diamonds are the thing you have to buy for your bride to be. And they build up the whole thing around the diamonds. And again, they have those beautiful boutiques with a well-dressed, trained staff as well. And you can say, well, the lab-grown looks the same. It's even more pure, and I can get it for 100 or a tenth of the price. But think about it. The lab-grown diamond would be absolutely worth nothing. It wouldn't even exist had the real diamond that comes from the earth, that was extracted, that had the whole work chain behind the refining and everything, had not been built up as this industry, as this IP. You see what I'm talking about, hopefully. And so don't get too bogged down by the flash value of those TikTok videos, a lot of which is to sell you fake things directly from China as a way to avoid tariffs. And when it comes to watches, I'm expecting we're going to see videos as well. So far, I haven't seen anything because it's so much more specific. But I have shown you many watches made in China. I have said they're going to get much better. But so far, IP over there is zero. They have no idea what people really want. They copy whatever they see. They copy Herberg, they copy Roger Dubuis because that's whatever the Google showed them. And the quality is quite good, and it's quite inventive, but they have no idea how to build a brand, how to do the marketing yet. And maybe that will evolve in 10, 20 years. We're going to see great brands from China, and there's great independents who do great work by hand. So there's the capacity and the incredible manufacturing power behind it, but they're not there yet. And the whole importance is this idea of the IP, of building up the brand, of making people trust the brand. You're never going to trust a Chinese brand as a luxury item. So it takes a long time to build that, and it takes more than a few TikToks. So this is the way I see things. Maybe you see it differently. Let me know in the comments. And if you agree with me, maybe give the video a like. It would be interesting to debate over this. But more interesting than buying many consumer goods that we don't need is to get together and celebrate Easter. Praise the Lord, and let's go, Jesus. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.